Ever dug into your compost and found the same sticks, avocado pits, or corn cobs months later? It feels like a failure, right? But what if I told you those chunks aren't a sign of failure? They're actually clues to a bigger story happening in your backyard. Your compost pile isn't just a garbage heap. It's a microscopic city with different crews of workers. If you've got the wrong crew, certain materials just sit there, waiting for a specialist that never arrives. Today, we're decoding why some compost never breaks down, and how to fix it without constant turning or additives. By the end, you'll understand the incredible biological engine you're building. Let's get into it. The biggest reason things aren't breaking down: the wrong microscopic team is on the job. Bacteria are the demolition crew, fast, aggressive, and obsessed with easy nitrogen-rich stuff like kitchen scraps. But when they hit tough, woody materials, sticks, cobs, avocado pits, they're outmatched. That's where fungi come in. Fungi are the master carpenters, using powerful enzymes to break down lignin and cellulose. If your pile is full of sticks that never disappear, your fungal crew never showed up. The key isn't to make bacteria work harder, it's to invite fungi to the party. Most piles get hot, bacteria feast, then stall when only the tough stuff remains. To finish the job, you need both crews working together. We'll show you how to get that balance. Even with the right microbes, big chunks can stop decomposition cold. Microbes work on surfaces they can't bite into: a whole potato or branch. Imagine licking a block of cheese versus eating grated cheese. More surface area means faster breakdown. A whole potato or thick branch is a fortress. Microbes can only nibble the outside. The solution isn't pulverizing everything. Just break the seal, chop potatoes, snap branches, or crack cobs to open them up. You're not doing the microbes' job, just giving them access. More surface area means faster, more complete compost. The sneakiest compost killer? Dry pockets. Your pile might look moist outside, but inside, dry clumps of leaves or paper can stall everything. Once dry, these materials repel water, creating dead zones where nothing breaks down. Microbes can't survive in these deserts. The fix: pre-moisten browns before adding them. Spray leaves, dunk cardboard, make sure everything's damp before it goes in. This prevents dry pockets and keeps your microbial workforce alive. Moisture everywhere means decomposition everywhere. You can have the perfect carbon to nitrogen ratio and still stall out. Why? Nitrogen isn't always available. Sometimes it's locked away in tough molecules, like in coffee grounds. Specialized microbes are needed to unlock it. Distribution matters too. Clumps of greens or browns create imbalances. Mix materials well, don't just layer. When greens and browns are neighbors, microbes get a balanced diet. The real magic is in the mix, not the math. Unlock nitrogen, and your pile comes alive. Woody materials linger because most piles lack a thriving fungal population. Hot composting favors bacteria, but fungi need cooler, stable temps. When the pile gets too hot, fungi die or go dormant. To fix this, inoculate your pile. Add leaf mold, forest soil, or old rotting wood. These introduce the right fungi to break down tough stuff. Think of your pile as an ecosystem. Populate it with the right creatures. Without fungi, the job never gets finished. A hot pile isn't enough. Sustained warmth matters more than a quick spike. Most backyard piles heat up, then crash as resources run out. The next stage, curing, needs steady warm temps for fungi and other microbes. If your pile cools too fast, decomposition stalls. Solution: build a bigger pile, at least 3 by 3 x 3 feet, and mix fast and slow release materials. Wood chips and cardboard keep the pile warm after the initial frenzy. Aim for a slow burn ember, not just a flash in the pan. That's how you get finished compost. Those stubborn chunks aren't mistakes, they're messages. An unrotted pit means you need more fungi. Dry leaves, your pile's thirsty. A half-finished cooled pile ran out of fuel. Compost is a living system, always giving feedback. Learn to read the signals, make smart tweaks, and composting becomes a partnership with nature. Like, share, and subscribe to Dirt Decoded for more soil science that makes sense. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you need further tightening or adjustments.